Alright, what's up y'all, Ticker Fan here. As you can see by the title of today's video, NBA 2K22 Next Gen, but I forced myself to use the dunk meter every single play. So, in today's video, we have my original Pure Slasher build. I made this on day one of the game. A lot of you guys know me. I like to do stuff like this, and I have no shame in posting this gameplay right here against a 31 win percentage. As you can see, I'm level 7. I haven't played a whole lot this season, but I did want to return to the roots a little bit. I don't really find 2v2 that fun anymore. I don't find 3v3 that fun right now, especially in the space of where the game is right now. And overall, I just wanted to come out here, get on the slasher stuff, come out here with the dunk meter, and just have some fun. So that's what we're doing in this game. And I wanted to do it in a very different aspect that we really don't see anymore in this game, because it's so much about getting open three-pointers, taking your rim runs, and just paint mashing sometimes too, where even guards nowadays can do BS like this. I mean, in my build, mind you, even though I'm a pure slasher, I only have 25 close shot. I don't have the ability to sit there below the basket and just paint mash. So I'm committing myself to doing this every single play. And that means that there will be some possessions that I just don't score because it might be just manual error that I don't time the dunk meter perfectly. Or for that matter too, my impression on the dunk meter has always been that if you use it, you'll get put into contact dunks every single time you do it. It's just up to you to time it. And if it's a super contested dunk, it may just be a smaller meter. In this game, you're going to see sometimes I just get kicked out of contact dunks that I thought were pretty reasonable in some situations as well. But as you can see, some of these guards, they come out here and do stuff like that. I literally cannot. I have 25 close shot. I nearly can't even make a wide open standing layup. So paint mashing is not in this player's catalog. It's not in the vocabulary at all. It's all about driving contact dunks, dribble to get open, have some fun, man. Literally, that's what this is all about. And I have to time it really well every single time. So again, I understand the gameplay is against a dude with like 30 win percentage. So don't take it too much to heart or anything like that. But and trust me, please do not take it too much to heart. But anyway, you're going to see he ends up getting the foul right here. It is what it is. Like I said, this is more of an offensive game, but I did want to just showcase the whole gameplay. It's only like 10 minutes or so. Also, while the gameplay is going on, I got a little bit of a background topic that I want to talk about. So first of all, I think the dunk meter being added this year was a huge thing. I also think it's a really cool next gen specific thing. It's not even on current gen at all, and I think it's pretty cool that it's a little bit of a restricted thing. It's actually what brought me into playing on next gen and starting on next gen at the beginning of the year. I was like, yo, this is something cool that slashers can actually take advantage of and have an actual skill gap and distinguish themselves from the good slashers versus the bad slashers. And what it's done, to be honest with you, is create a meta where nobody wants to make a build that even deals with contact dunks anymore because they don't want to deal with this dunk meter. That's just the truth to it, to be honest with you. So again, honestly, you have to invest a lot into your build. There's also stuff like this that's very irritating. I mean, you saw the last one was maybe a bad take from me where I was really far out and I shouldn't be expecting a contact dunk right there. But this right here is so reasonable for me to get a contact dunk on, if you ask me. Let me time the dunk, 2K. That's how I feel. Honestly, again, this guy's interior defense is not that great. If the meter is this big, there's no reason I should get kicked out of the dunk. The only time I feel like I should get kicked out of the dunk is if it was such a bad take that the meter size is like from here to here. And it's a super small meter. It's a horrible take against a good interior defender. I feel like that's when I should get taken out of it. Personally, that's just my belief. Because again, I mean, this right here is an easy take. It's unbelievable that this just gets kicked out of a dunk. And it's what kind of takes away from the build, to be honest with you, because like I said, it'd be so easy to just be some dude who sits below the basket and pump fakes every single play. I actually, for that matter, could show you a little bit of an end of gameplay with my other pure slasher that I have that has 75 close shot and 99 driving dunk. So I kind of recreated this build because I felt like it wasn't good enough to fit the meta of what I need. Whereas, like I said, this build just doesn't have good enough close shot. I wanted to create the other one to be the quote-unquote small guard killer. I was going to come out here and be a really good defender. This build didn't have elite steal rating or anything like that either. So there were just some minor tweaks that I wanted to make on it, and I remade the build. But the remake ends up with 75 close shot and 99 driving dunk. The remake literally has the ability to paint mash better than it does to just get driving contact dunks. It's so much more reliable, it takes so much less skill, and it's just better, just in general. Honestly, you can't convince me that even the best player with the dunk meter on this game would ever be able to utilize it to the best ability to even surpass the ability to just paint mash with 75 close shot. It's not even close. The close shot, just paint mashing is way too good in this game, and then you'll be like, well, they should just nerf that. Well, at the end of the day, I feel like at that point, then 2-point shots are just devalued completely and people will just 3-hunt all game. So my personal opinion, I think they need to buff defense, make it harder to paint mash. Obviously, if you buff interior defense, I think you also need to buff perimeter defense. That's just kind of a given if you ask me. Contests are pretty bad when it comes to just perimeter or interior for that matter. So if you buff both of them, I like that idea. And then it makes it so that doing stuff like what I'm doing right here maybe sees a little bit more value, or people maybe invest something actually into their driving dunk more than 65 or 75 for just quick drops off one. Now I gotta say, this dude right here, I'm not gonna lie, his win percentage is really bad. He has some bad stick as well. He's not really doing a lot to get open from the dribbling, but I gotta say, these hop jumpers, they were killing me, bro. They were absolutely killing me. But you can see, we come out here, the triple threat, hit the nice little spin on this. I love doing stuff like this, bro. It's so fun to me. So hit the triple threat, boom, hit the spin, get the dunk meter out of it. Nice timing, good, just getting open on it and making the meter size big. Because what a lot of you guys maybe don't know is, your meter size is based on how open you can get toward your dunk. So if a dude is like sitting, let's say, I want to give an example. If he's sitting like right here, and I go straight at the middle, like if I go straight down the middle of the court and just go and try and dunk right at him and he's standing like right here, I'm either not going to get a contact dunk or my meter size is going to be extremely small. So you have to be able to dribble yourself open a little bit into small windows. Some people probably don't even know that, to be honest with you, but it is what it is. Like I said, ignorance is bliss. Some people just don't know anything about the dunk meter this year. Let me know in the comments roughly your estimation on how many times you've probably used the dunk meter this year. I'm super curious. Also, this build gets 97 vertical. I gotta say, I recorded a couple other gameplays of this and the chase downs were going insane, but I didn't want to record for that purpose. I wanted to record for this right here, and I think I'm playing really well as the slasher this game. It's unfortunate though, because like I said, I feel like I'm also playing solid defense, but here we are. I'm still only up by 3 points because at the end of the day, my build cannot score 3-pointers, and I'm still scoring contested 2s very often. Like, it's going to be constantly me having to time a meter well just to get 2 points, where again, I don't want to backtrack too much every single like point of this video. And yes, I make a late right there. We'll maybe talk about that later in the video. But anyway, I don't want to just drive home this point super hard, but what I do want to talk about is just how much easier it would be for me to just come out here and score 2 points every single play if I were to just like literally paint mash and pump fake. Now this right here is another thing I'm super frustrated with. Now I could have gone back up with this low key, maybe I couldn't have because again I have 25 close shot, but I wanted to commit to the bit of actually just using the dunk meter every single play like the video says and the title says. So this right here is unbelievable, bro. Like, you won't even find people with 75 driving dunk doing up on their stick, not even doing the dunk meter. You won't even find people typically getting kicked out of a quick drops animation worth anything, bro. Meanwhile, I have 99 driving dunk, a lot of Hall of Fame finishing badges, and I'm using the dunk meter, and this guy is behind me, and he's not even like a huge player or anything like that. He kicks me out of a quick drops animation and I don't get the dunk. Now again, I maybe could have gone right back up with that, but again, committing to the video, and for that matter, like I said, I have 25 close shot. Now he's guarding me pretty good. I hit the momentum behind the back right here. Oh, I almost make it. That would have been such a fire clip right there, bro. I love doing stuff like this too. I mean, I think momentum behind the back is kind of extinct in some people's eyes, but man, was this close. It was so close, like a sliver later, and boom, it would have been a fire clip right there. Momentum behind the back into a nice contact dunk. Would have been a really cool part of the video right there too, where I was just already going crazy, and then we were able to just cap it off and go up 16-9. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this dude starts to make a little bit of a comeback right here. So I am trying really well to D up the 3-pointers, but as you can see, it's kind of to my expense, where I end up giving a little bit of a rim run off of that, off the hop jumper backwards. And again, he's kind of killing me with those hop jumpers. He's going to take a step back right here. I'm going to go triple threat and try and just contact dunk right on him. Boom, windmill, put him on the ground. We got slash takeover, which also helps my defense too. Helps with the speed, helps with just being able to stay in front of people, especially with this build that has 88 speed. So if I do have slash takeover, it's going to be boosted to like 96, 95, 97 type stuff. Right there, I try and go for the bump steal. A little bit too late for me. Right here, he just picks up his dribble, so we're playing hands up defense. Get the block. Again, I'm not going to go up with it or anything like that. I'm bringing it all the way back out. Commit to the bit. This is the point of the video. I mean, I'm using the dunk meter every single play. Trying to do some nice stuff with the dribble moves, but then I forget that I wanted to use the dunk meter. So listen, I would have gone up with that regardless. It probably wouldn't have gone in either way. He defended it pretty well, but again, I have 25 close shots, so there was no way that I was ever going to make a shot if I didn't continue with it on the driving layup. Right here, once again, goes for the hop jumper, doesn't get it. Now listen, you guys are probably looking at this dude like, oh, he's such a bot. He's just like doing all types of mistakes, not playing like literally horrible, and stands no chance in this game. Well, again, I'm committed to this bit right here where I have to time that dunk meter every single time, man, and I cannot stress enough how much easier it would just be to get on my other build that has 75 close shot, not even do any stuff like that if I'm like not trying to just have fun. If I'm playing to just win the game, I'm here to tell you right now, the by far easiest thing that I can do is just go down in the paint, wait for them to jump, and then just go with close shot. Simple as that. But right here, I have to commit to this. So we go with the dunk. I end up mistiming it again. This is just the unfortunate part of using the dunk meter. It's not foolproof. It's not like a extremely easy thing to do like paint mashing would be. Right there, I'm thinking he has no shot at making that. I don't even jump. I should have just reacted better and actually jumped at him as he was going for that close shot. Right here again, I get kicked out of the dunk meter. It's just frustrating, man, that like you just can't get away with stuff like this that much. Now right here, I don't get kicked out of it. Time the smaller meter as well, and we're back in this game. 18 to 15, takeover running out a little bit. We still have one more defensive possession of it, or just a little bit of the defensive possession. So we're gonna try and stick him pretty good. Pause. But anyway, he ends up once again hitting the hop jumper, and it's hard to body him up off that. I mean, you can see he creates the separation off of it. So like right here, I have to run out to contest him a little bit, because if he continues with that, he's just gonna hop jumper mid-range, and that's just an automatic bucket. But right here, I overreact, step too high, and boom, he just goes and gets the dunk. Because again, I mean, there's no point in using the dunk meter in situations like that, but right there, if I were in that situation, I would have still used the dunk meter for the video. So it is what it is. Right here, we get a late to go. Again, I wanted to talk about this a little bit with you guys on the video. I understand from the people who shoot threes, you're probably thinking like, oh, this dude's making a late. That must take absolutely no skill when you can just make some BS like this. This is the thing, bro. The green size right here, I mean, this meter goes away very quickly. Not to mention, like, let's just wind it up from the beginning to the end. So right here, here's where it pops up. I have to watch this. Boom, it just instantly goes. Like, it's not like it's ticking all the way from when I start the meter, right? It's not like the meter starts rolling right here. No, it literally waits until I'm literally right here, and then boom, it's just gone by the time I can unfreeze frame it. Not to mention, it's constant different animations that I might get. It's not like it's a jump shot where I can get the same exact repetition on it every single time. This is going to be a random move that I have to read and react to every single time as well. So to be able to make stuff like this consistently, I think a little bit of leeway is nice, where you can end up making lates and earlies every now and then. I mean, they definitely don't go in typically, though. I will say that much. But that is maybe one of the pros of having 99 driving dunk, is that you do get some of those to go sometimes. It just is what it is. I also have Hall of Fame posterizer, slithery finisher, limitless takeoff, all types of different contact dunk animations, etc., etc. This dude comes out here and hits a huge shot. I mean, this is insane, bro. Like, he comes out here, he's spamming these dribble moves and stuff like that. I'm playing off just a little bit because, again, he ends up trying to drive off that, and boom, it's crazy how far he just stepped off that. Like, look at this, bro. So he starts the move from right there, literally at the elbow of the right wing. Boom, hops all the way back to the three-pointer. I try and get a hand up on it and can't get it. He just greens a hop back three-pointer. Circus threes. I mean, it was a crazy shot. That was really good from him, 100%. And now the pressure is on me, bro, because if I don't get a stop on the next possession, or if I don't score here, it's looking really rough. And I end up getting a very late dunk right there. He has ball. I got to really stop the two. Really stop the two. I'm playing off pretty far. He ends up hitting a behind the back on me, and I lose to a dude with 30 win percent, bro. I lose to a 30 win percentage, bro. It's so bad. So again, right here, I mean, I'm just playing off. He hits a nice behind the back to the side I was already playing. Would have thought that if I was playing his left, he would go right. But again, he just kind of beats me there. I go for the jump. I'm a little bit late. And what's the point in dunk meter when you can just get this to go, you know, really easily? Now, granted, it's the fact that I have to guard his three-pointer, and I can't just sit, like, down in the paint like he can and stuff like that too. So I understand my style of play comes back to bite me, because people don't have to respect my jump shot. And if they know that, then it is what it is. Plus, if I'm running double slash take, it kind of gives away that I'm a pure slasher. If I were running like double lock take and not committing to this bit right here, some people do guard up on me because my build says two-way slashing playmaker, and chances are they might think I can shoot the ball if they don't know my YouTube channel or what I'm about or anything like that. So Anyway, again, kind of embarrassing loss, but it is what it is. Like I said, I wanted to commit to the video and do this one time at least with this build. I think this build is honestly very trash. Like, to have 25 close shot and 86 steal rating on a pure lock build, like a pure lock build that has 25 mid-range, 25 three-pointer, 25 free throw, has decent dribbling, 100%, but either way, again, I mean, all I have for finishing, I don't really have that great of standing dunk. I have 25 close shot, and then I only have driving layup at 80 as well. So the finishing badge count isn't extremely high. If I were to come out here and actually try to play like this moving forward, it's definitely on the 6'7" glitch metric build that I have that ends up with like 75 close shot that I mentioned earlier, and it's just so much better in that regard of just getting reliable 2-point shots when I'm trying to be more competitive in a sense, but it still can't shoot regardless. So I play this uphill battle on this court where it's not make it take it, and I trade the ball back and forth. So people who even attempt 3-pointers and make 2 of them, they're definitely at an advantage right there. Now, albeit they still have to make their 3-pointer, and obviously if I were making that argument, I would have to make the 3-pointer myself if I were on a build like that as well. So it's not me complaining about anything at all. It's just saying that this life is hard. If you want to come out here and try this yourself, you want to come out here and make a build that has no 3-pointer, or even if you have 3-pointer, if you want to commit to the bit as well and try it yourself and only use the dunk meter on a build that has like contact dunks, something like that, feel free to try it. I encourage you to try because it's very hard. It is very, very hard, 100%. You're going to find yourself resorting to still shooting the ball, still shooting the mid-ranges, 3-pointers, stuff like that. You're still going to be doing the close shot, like waiting for people to jump and then go up with the close shot, because this build can't. It has 25 close shots. So anyway, that's all for the video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, feel free to drop a like, sub if you're new, turn on them noties, all the good stuff, and like always, try to 500 likes. I have no shame in uploading stuff like this. I know someone's gonna be in the comments talking about this dude Laker really lost to a 30 win percent bot, bro. Like, bro, I'm doing a challenge. It's me trying things that I wouldn't normally do. I wouldn't normally be playing on this build at all. So anyway, that's all for the video. If you made it to the end, put slash in the comments, or yeah, just slasher, slash, whatever you want to leave in the comments. Show support made all the way through to the end of the video. And on that, hope you all enjoyed. Take it easy, man. Peace.